How to even begin? How to begin? It's time for some playoff hockey. The New York Rangers and the Boston Bruins. Boston finished first overall in this regular season with a record of 6-1-3. The Rangers, they slid into fourth place. Kind of in the final week, they're coming in this actually coming off a win over Boston in the final week. It was Boston's one and only loss during the regular season portion of this. So the Rangers again coming off a win against Boston, and they are 3-0-1 in their last four. And I knew this was going to happen as soon as I turned the camera on. I just, not really know what to say, but this is it. I'm going to do my best. I haven't played Hockey Bones in a little while. Thank goodness that Dave Gardner's been making some videos so I can kind of watch his videos and figure out how to play this game again. So good job, Dave. And I told you. Anyway, I'm also going to try something else to speak of Gardner that's kind of Gardner inspired. I'm going to be using different dice here. I don't think you can see the dice too well on camera. Maybe what I will do is slide this over a little bit. I'm going to try a different setup because I always do that because I just like to confuse myself. Okay, so we'll try this, and I think among the many things that was making me a little reluctant to get this going was actually a worry about some injuries, that there would be too many of them and that these teams wouldn't really have good lineups to go for the playoffs. That's the case thanks to Larry and his injury chart, nothing personal. I was fearing actually that would have sunk the league in the final couple of weeks. But New York has a relatively healthy roster against Boston as the series progresses. That remains to be seen. But I should announce up front that one thing I'm going to do, a homebrew rule or whatever, is I've decided that the maximum, similar to with the, I kind of maybe got this idea from Bones itself, similar to the maximum, like you could have multiple players who can screen shots, but you're only ever going to subtract one. Like that's from the clearing roll, that sort of thing. So I've decided that no matter how much intimidation they have, it can only ever add up to 3. And so blue die roll on a possible injury of a 5 or a 6, the player will always remain uninjured. If it's 4 or below, they're probably getting injured to Boston. So it could still happen anyway. Looking at the Bruins lineup, the 7, 8, 9, they're actually not going to start. I'm going to do it now before I forget here. In a bit of gamesmanship, I decided that at the God and Boston would probably want to start Derek Sanderson, get him out there taking the opening draw with the defensive unit of Bob Dillabaugh and Ed Westfall. They'll keep Orr and Bob Bond. The Bobs, Bob Bond, good to go here for this game also. Harry Howell and Jim Nelson are the top 2 for the Rangers. Jean Martel and Raj Gilbert, Bob Pulford. Vic Hadfield hadn't quite matured. It's a not yet prime Vic Hadfield. He slots in as the 10th or 11th forward, an extra forward. Floyd Smith will get some power play duty in this one, I would imagine. And for Boston, actually, somebody making his debut here in the Eternal Six League in a playoff game, no less. Boston, a couple of interesting decisions prior to the game in assembling their lineup. They're going to go with Val Fontaine, actually. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. I've listened to a couple of old videos of his name being announced, so I hope I have it correct when I say Fontaine. Fontaine is going to, that's like La Fontaine without the La. He's going to be Boston's 10th forward for this one. Gary Donoffer, it's been a pretty mainstay position for him. He does have that pass bonus. I will roll in his card occasionally. I do it a little bit different than Dave Gardner, obviously. I've got my setups different. And then also with some guys that see a little less ice time, I have them here just off camera and just out of focus. And so I'll just roll on their cards occasionally in some situations. Like Elmer Vosco, that was the other one. He's going to be the 5th defense, where Don Orey has normally occupied that position, but it's going to be Vosco, defense number 5. The Bash brothers, a.k.a. Ed Van Imp and Ted Green, are Boston's 2nd defense pairing, where it will be Larry Cahan and I guess I'll have to take a look to remember, Terry Harper for the Rangers. So anyway, let's get this underway here. Again, I'm experimenting with another setup. I'm going to try to update the score live as I go through. Sorry that you can't see all of that, but you'd see the cards a little less if I zoomed out further. And I have the scoreboard just off camera as well. And this is not a tutorial. I have some videos that are tutorials. I may, and in fact probably will, make a mistake at some point here. I try to go fast, and sometimes I overlook things, miscount some other things. But I have no less fun for it, and I do have some videos, again, where I slow down and I play a little more carefully. But I'd be pretty surprised if I got through this without making at least one mistake. I'm going to be pretty rusty here. But anyway, so this is the playoffs. This is the postseason where the real-life officials missed some calls as well. And in case I started to mention it and then ceased doing so, Dave Gardner does this for Appa Hockey. He has separate goalie dice. I'm going to try this on, well, all of the shots and just see how it goes. Anyway, so off the opening draw here, we're going to get a 6-3, and that's going to left defenseman. That's going to Bobby Orr. Bobby Orr. With the puck here for the opening 24. I do have to put those aside here just for the shots. So Orr with a 6-10 here to take us to 24 seconds. That is looking like a shot right away. Double checking, confirming. Orr will fire. Orr with a 1-8 here right off the bat. Exactly what he needs. Oh, and I didn't... let's roll the goalie dice here right away. So Orr with a shot in range and a 4-10 on Glenn Hall, and that's a goal. Right in the opening minute, Boston wants to send the message to the New York Rangers that they are here to play and not to make too much of what happened to them in Week 10. So Bobby Orr has scored here in the opening minute here. I got to try to ham it up at the moment that the players score. I play my videos back, and I realize that's something that I don't do. Anyway, Orr has gotten a goal here. Let's get the exact time for it. I guess we could use the goalie dice for that. So it's a 3-6 here. We are looking at 11 seconds. Fantastic. Bobby Orr here, 11 seconds in. He's got the shot. He's got the goal. And assisting on it. Let's see here. We have... Did I pause that? No. So we have... actually, it's unassisted. So Orr evidently off the faceoff. There's a takeaway by New York. Orr collects it himself. And he just goes in all alone. As Bobby Orr would be one to do. So we've got one shot, one goal. And this is a 1-goal, 1-0 hockey game here already. So... for the face-off here, we get a 6-7 and, whoops, face-off 6-7. Sorry, I thought to adjust the dice tray and then decided against it. Anyway, we get a 1-7-6, and sorry as well if I accidentally did that draw twice. As a result, I have to play the video back. Had some interruption there. So, anyway, it's going to be Westfall 48 seconds in with the 3-8, and that is going to be shot if home, which Westfall is. So, let's... All 7. Okay, oh... Let's re-roll since a few of the dice decided to make a dice tower of their own kind. So Westfall here with a 6-9. That's not going to be in range anyway. We looked at the 4-6. That's going to be frozen by Glenn Hall. So I don't know if I like this better or not, but I wanted to try it. And so we are 48 in here. I guess I'll mark a shot for Westfall and try to go a little faster with this. So we get a face-off. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe what I need to do is resurrect the tower proper, but I'm not even sure if that's going to. I think I just have to get used to it. Anyway, 3-8 here in the face-off. That goes to right defenseman. So Sanderson here has won 3 draws in a row for his team. And 4-10 here for Bond is going to be another play stoppage. So Sanderson will get a chance to win a 4th. 2-6 this time. I guess that'd be a minute 12 in, mark the time. 2-6 in. And again, Sanderson. So he's 4-0 here on face-offs against Rattel. And they should be evenly rated, but that's what happens. So minute 36 now, Ed Westfall here with a 5-11, and he's going to send the pass to, is he? Yes, he is. He's going to get it to across to Sanderson actually here. We are 2 minutes into this game, and 2-7 here for Derek Sanderson, and that is a shot with a possible rebound here for Sanderson. So the initial shot, Sanderson with a 1-7 on that shot. And so we got to look now at 3-9 on Glenn Hall's card. 3-9, and there's no rebound necessary here within 2 minutes. Derek Sanderson has scored. Forgive the hum there of the washing machine. I'm going just to try to talk over everything. I have to keep the air flowing in here. So it's 2-0 here for Boston now. Derek Sanderson, let's get the exact time of his goal. So 3:11, we would be looking at 22. So at a minute 58, just prior to changing probably, that is a shot on goal for Sanderson. That is a goal scored for Derek Sanderson. And for the assist, it's Sanderson, just 1 assist on the goal. And it's going to be... Okay, so that'd be the second highest, which is, of course, and of course they're tied, Westfall and Dillavow. I'll say even Westfall. So Dillavow here getting the assist on Sanderson's goal. Wow, 2 goals, 3 shots and 2 goals for Boston in the opening couple of minutes. I think New York's probably going to put the Kurtenbach line that had a good game against Boston out there. Whereas Boston now with this gamesmanship, they're going to revert to the 7-8-9. And... what you saw beneath there, if you were looking, were some extra players and or injured players possibly. So the 7-8-9 is going to come out here 2 minutes into it now and do battle, I guess, with the curtain box Sutherland rush 4 line for the New York Rangers. So face off, we get a 5-4, and that will be won this time to Harry Howell here. New York finally with some possession. Oh yeah, that's right too. I should change the defense. So it will still be New York's left defenseman. It's going to be Larry Kahan instead, though. 1-4 for Kahan. And that's going to be intercepted by Boston. Shot on goal here for Esposito. 2:24 in. Esposito with a 1-4. Esposito with a 1-4. Goalie dice. I'm just not used to it. 2-7 here for Glenn Hall. And he's made the save, but he's given up a rebound. I'll just drop the red here. That's going to go back to Esposito. Rolling to clear are the Rangers here with a 5-7. I don't think they can do it. No, so Esposito here again. Esposito this time a 3-7, not going to be in range on the rebound. The puck will go to left wing for New York, actually, Bill Sutherland. So a bit of a sigh of relief there for the Rangers, and now 2:48 in. I don't need to drop the numbered blue and the yellow this time. I might actually... I was originally going to go with the green and yellow, and then I thought it would look too close to the blue, but the dice are kind of off camera anyway. So that's 3-7 for Sutherland here at 3:12. Hopefully I didn't just miss a beat. 3-7 for Sutherland at 3:12. Do they have a pass bonus before? The answer is no. That will go to Esposito here at 3:36. Now Esposito with a 2-8, and that is going to be a shot for Esposito. Another one. Another shot for Esposito with a 1-8. He's put another one in range. He's gotten a couple of them now, and they've both been in range. So... let's see here on Glenn Hall. 1-8 on Glenn Hall, and he's made a huge stop here, and he's going to freeze it. So, some trepidation in among the New York faithful, the New York brethren here at Boston Garden. And let's see here. Okay. Face off in New York's end, I guess, here at 3:36. So we get a 4-8 on that draw. That's going to be right wing home here again. Ken Hodge. No mercy here from Boston. 4-3 Hodge at the 4-minute mark. And that penalty there, that'll cool things down. So Hodge somehow has managed to take a penalty in the offensive zone. Hodge, who actually led everybody in the regular season in scoring. This was also a not yet prime Phil Esposito. Esposito finished with 10 points in as many games. Hodge had 6 goals and 15 points in 10 games. It's a shortened regular season, obviously. Anyway, Esposito with 2 shots there, both of them being in range. And Hodge now has taken probably the game's first penalty, but let's see if he's going along with anyone here. 6-6. It will just be Hodge, and I'm going to do the 1-2-1 for the misconduct. He doesn't have one, so Hodge. So for this power play, Gilbert, I'm going to try to make a mental note here and do my best. We'll slot back to the point. Harry Howell, and then Floyd Smith is going to come in and play on the right side here for New York's power play. Hodge, maybe, again, if I didn't say it already just before, I can't, short-term memory and nerves. Not good in tandem. Anyway, it's, what was I going to say there? It doesn't matter. It's going to be a power play. So power play face-off here, the 5-4 on the draw. That's going to the visitor, or is it? Yes, it is. That's right, too. Sanderson's not taking the draw here. So it'll be Hal here getting us 2-4-24. Hal with a 2-11 here with the man advantage and the 8 double-checking here. Anyway, courtesy of the shadow... I'm actually going to, I know technically it's the, actually cancel that for the shadow. I was going to say that I'm always thinking of little homebrew stuff and right wing on left defenseman, but we're going to let Howell, actually he will get a shot on goal in that case in here. Still just 4:24 now. I've got to hurry this up. Anyway, it's not going to be in range, so I guess I'll roll these separately here for the goalie. 1-6 there for Doug Favale. He's just going to hold on to it, so, all right. Bit of chirping on going already here. Sorry, off to a slow, kind of a sluggish start here. This was bound to happen, but this is a game that I wanted to play. I didn't want to play any offline, trying to ready myself up for this one, even if maybe I should have. This is the playoffs. Anyway, Favale holds on here, so we get a face-off. And we're going to get a 5-7 on that draw. That goes to, let's see, is that power play spec? No, it is not. It's a right defenseman. Acting right defenseman in this case is Rod Gilbert. Rangers holding the zone. Gilbert here in the power play with a 2-7. And that is going to be, let me see, do they have the bonus here? Smith doesn't. That was a red 2. So actually, They do not, because Gilbert being the puck holder. However, that's a vacant position, so 24 seconds come off the clock, but nothing really happening there. 4-9 this time for Gilbert. Gilbert this time will have a shot, and I have to remember, too, that he's technically playing in the points, so a 3-4. The shot for Gilbert is not in range. Is that their first shot? No, because Howell had one as well there. So, anyway, not in range, so got to remember to roll these three here. 6-8, and it's going to be another face-off, the result. Okay, anyway, with a 1-2 here, with a 1-2, and I'm going to have to get used to doing the goalie thing offline. I do think it is a good idea, but it's going to be right defenseman again here, so Gilbert with the puck once more, and 5-12 now, 48 seconds to go here in the power play. We get a 6-3 this time for Gilbert, and the initial pass here, he's going to get it across to Rattel, and not advancing time here in this roll. It's a 6-10 this time for Rattel. I think I do that kind of backwards. That's just going to be an automatic shot for Rattel here. 3-2. That is within the power play range. So Doug Favell here, we look at the 2-6 on Favell's card. Favell's made a huge stop, and it's going to be a face-off. So just like that, Rattel there putting one in range finally. So New York's getting close. And face-off here in a 4-8 is a right-wing power play. That'd be Floyd Smith in this case. So Smith here with a 2, 5:36, 24 seconds to go, 2-9. And Smith for 2-9 is going to be equal to or greater than. So he's going to be able to split the D. And Smith here in the power play is 6-6. No, he fans on the shot. To Favell, we look here, 6-9. And that's going to actually, well, Smith, actually. So Smith collecting his own rebound there. And let's see here. So it's going to be a 5-8 here for Smith this time, up to the 6-minute mark here. Dying seconds, the power play. That'll be another shot for Smith. Smith with a 6-9. That's not a great shot either. So, so New York manages a few there on the power play. 4 exactly, 2 to be exact, but nothing doing. Sorry, so to Favell, we look here with a 6-9, and he's going to, that's going to go back to, well, might as well allow Smith here one more roll. I think in the interim, the Rangers will change. Sanderson's out of the box, but I think, well, let's do this actually here for 24 more seconds, though, because what if this were real? It's going to be a 6-7 here for Smith this time, 6-7, and I don't think they have a pass bonus of 4. That's going to be turned over to Bobby Orr. Here we are at 6:24, Orr getting ready to leave the ice. And here at 6:48 with a 3-6 for Orr. That is D7. That's going to be a shot, though, before he heads off. Or with a 2-4, a not yet prime Orr. That's not yet in range for him, and he'll just head off after that shot. And looking to Glenn Hall here. So we're 6:48 in here. Hall with a 2-5. That's going to go to right wing. I guess, yeah, Wayne Connolly would be his time to come on the ice. And probably for Boston, their second line also. And okay, so here up to 7:12 we go with the 2-8 here for Wayne Connolly. That is going to be turned over. They're no longer in the power play. Ray Cullen, 7:36, 2-5. And that is D8. That's going to be a shot for Cullen. Shot for Cullen. I got to catch up on my shots here or have one before I forget. Cullen now has one. And Cullen's shot there, 3-12, not going to go. So Glenn Hall here with a 2-7 is going to be giving up a rebound, though. Back to left defenseman Van Imp, rolling to clear with a 2-6. That's probably, even with the screen, that would be cleared. That's just going to go to right wing Connolly here at the 8-minute mark with a 5-3. And he's not at home. Turned over to right wing John McKenzie, who changed the defense here for both units. And so McKenzie here at 8:24 now. McKenzie here up to 8:24. And let's see here. 6-9 for McKenzie's card. 6-9 and 11. That's going to be a shot for Pye. A shot for Pye. 1-7 for Pye, actually. So he's now put one in range. So McKenzie here with the shot in range. We look to Glenn Hall. Glenn Hall with a 1-3. That's going to be a goal for John McKenzie. That is his first goal in a Boston uniform. And on that note, for McKenzie as well, heading off here he was. So I'm probably going to roll in line 1 forwards there for assists potentially to make it more realistic. But McKenzie is probably among the top scorers. I didn't factor in that he had like 6 points for Montreal before being traded. And then I think at least 2 or 3 with Boston. 3-6 here, the time of the goal is 11 seconds. So 24, 11, no, 24, no, because Orr would have rolled. Sorry, I'm a bit behind here. So 8:35 there for John McKenzie at 8:35. John McKenzie assisted by John McKenzie assisted by Busick and Green. So shots on goal, 7-5 Boston here, 8:35 in. But the big story here already, I mean, 3-0 game. And I thought about pulling Glenn Hall, but I think, I don't know, it was the 60s, and Glenn Hall's done a lot better than Ed Jackman in this. So I think that he will stay in. I think the Esposito line will stay on. New York needs a goal, however. They were just out there in the power play. So, wait, up to the 6-minute mark? No, they weren't. What am I thinking here? How long have they been out there? No. Anyway, we're going to go with this. Timeout New York is what we're going to do. And so they're going to be good to go. And I guess probably if it's a timeout, they'll be fresh. So let's just do this. And away with it we go here. So it's going to be a 2-8 this time. And for the 2-8 here, center visitor. So Rattel's going to win the draw against Esposito here up to 9-12 with a 4-11. 4-11-5 there for Rattel. And that will be a shot on goal for Rattel. Shot on goal for Rattel here with a 2-12, just one out of his range. My goodness. Okay, to Cheevers we look. Or sorry, not Cheevers, Favell. Cheevers played the last few games for Boston. Favell back in here for the playoffs. And that's going to bounce to Esposito. Esposito 9:36, 1-4. And shot on goal automatically for Esposito. Not a good one for him. So it's going to, let's see here, 4-11. That will go to right defenseman there for the Rangers up to the 10-minute mark here now with a 2-3 for Jim Nelson. H5 turned over to center. Esposito once more. And so New York, they'll change their forwards at least. And I think Boston will switch out their defense. And I'll try to game this a little bit, make it a little more realistic. Esposito will roll. In other words, I don't think the Blue Liners would head off yet. So 5-8 here for Esposito with a D7. That's going to be yet another shot there for Phil. 4-6 here on this shot. That's not a great shot for him. It's his 4th one already in the game. And he put at least one of those in range as well, 1 or 2 of them. And to Glenn Hall, we look here. Whoops, I didn't drop the red, did I there? Too many dice. I don't know how Dave does this. Anyway, it's going to be a 5-5 here for Glenn Hall. That's going to be a rebound given up. So to 3 left wing there, John Busick. And looking to clear here in a 3-9. The clearing rating is a 7. We're looking at the 6-3-9. They're just barely able to do it, so it's going to bounce back to Jim Nelson. And since it's a successful clear, I think what I'm going to do now is be a little more fair and give it to Terry Harper, though we're at 10 minutes, 10:24. Oh, dear. Keeping time here over here on the left side. Trying to do a lot of things differently. To 10:48, we go here with a 3-8 for Terry Harper, and that is a 3 that's turned over to 4 left wing, Bill Hickey. Up to 11-12 here, Hickey with the 3-11, and that's going to be a shot for Hickey. Shot for Hickey here, 3-8, and 3-8's not going to be in range. To Glenn Hall, we look here, 4-6, and frozen. Face off here with a 6-7 is left defenseman visitor. There's Kahan here, 11:36 with the 3-7. And Kahan here, PF1 interception, shot on goal, right defenseman there, Ted Green. So Green, they are just peppering Glenn Hall over here. It's going to be a 2-4 there for Green. Not in range, but not a bad shot. 4-8 there for Glenn Hall, held on to again. And Hall just can't catch a break here. Anyway, it's going to be here 6-6. I mean, 6-6, yeah, so right wing. Wayne Connolly here, 12 minutes, and 2-11 for Connolly is, once again, that's going to be taken away. He's going to head off in frustration. And I guess, again, we'll put the Kurtenbach line out there. They got to try to stir things up. All right. So 12:24 here, Bill Hickey, 4-9 before he heads off. And 4-9 there for Hickey is a 7, double checking here. 3, 6, 7, 4. No, that's not going to get through. So to 4, right wing Leon Rush 4. Hickey will head off. I think Boston's third line will come on as well. And Rush 4 here to 12:48. These are basically like 1B, 1C, or 1A, 1B, and 1C type lines. 5-8 here for Leon Rush 4. And that's going to be a shot on goal for Rush 4. It's been a while, I think, since the Rangers have had one. And it's not that good of a... Actually, sorry, scratch that. It's blocked. But... whatever, I'll say that it squeezed through and credit Rush 4 with a shot, but we're going to give the puck to, so just don't want to erase, we're going to give the puck to Bobby Orr. Sorry, I erased it after all, and I'm worried that I missed another block shot. Anyway, Orr here to 13-12 with a 3-5 is 3-5 here, and is Bobby Orr okay? There's going to be a face-off in Boston's end, and Bobby Orr, he's already missed some time this season. He isn't. Orlin Kurtenbach has put the hurt on Bobby Orr here. So Orr is now at -1. He's going to try to shake it off. He'll stay on ice. It's going to be a 5-9 here in the face-off. I got to try to relax. Okay, so right wing Leon Rushford here again up to 1336. I guess I could make a note for Orr that he's now injured and -1 as well in the score sheet here. Rushford this time with the 212 is the D6. That's not going to get through. Taken away by the defense. Sent to left wing Bob Dillabaugh here. 14 minutes here with the 3-4 for Dillabaugh. And Dillabaugh here passed. That's not going to be... Actually, no, that'll be taken away. Who am I kidding? So it's Kurtenbach here with it, but I think Boston's forwards will head off. They'll get the 7-8-9 back on here for another shift, or will head off as well. And Kurtenbach will permit a change from the defense there. Kurtenbach here, 14-24 with the 4-9. And that is shot for Kurtenbach. Kurtenbach here, 5-7, not a great shot, but it's 200 feet away from his own net. He'll head off here. And Favel, 3-3. That's going to go to oncoming right wing, though. Let's get... no, because they can't forecheck. They got to match. They got to go best on best here. So Gilbert oncoming. And Gilbert here to 14-48 here with a 6-4. And that's going to be a shot for Gilbert. Gilbert here with a 6-11 is going to be blocked anyway, though. And a 5 right wing there, Ken Hodge. Here, 15-12 here, 5-12 for Hodge. And 4, he's going to send it to Esposito here. 15-36 now, 2-11. Boston here, 7th, 8-3. It's going to be a shot for Esposito. His 5th one of the frame. And this one with bad intentions on it here with a 1-7. See, I do wish I could remember just to pick up and drop the goalie dice at the same time. 4-9 here in Glenn Hall's card. And that's going to be another great save there for Glenn Hall. He's made at least a couple of them despite letting some in. So, Hall here as well. Usually I like to try to keep track of the number of great saves that goaltenders make. And Terry Harper now away with it here at the 16-minute mark where I just rolled too many dice, but 2-9 for this time. But 2-9 here for Terry Harper. We're going to get a play stoppage here anyway. So second line's out. Now I might roll in Elmer Vasco's card, the 5th defenseman. Should it go to, or I just dressed 9 forwards and 4 defense per game, keeping it simple here. It was the 60s. 4-3, so right wing, there are no cancel outs there. Connolly here, 16-24. Whoops, I should drop the red as well. So 4-5-2 for Connolly, which will position him for a shot on goal here. Shot on goal from Wayne Connolly with a 1-7. So another one in range here for the Rangers. The Rangers in range, courtesy of Connolly, rolling for Favel. And can they work their way back into this game with a 6-9? The answer is yes. Wayne Connolly scores for New York. We have a 3-1 hockey game now. So they're not out of it yet. Wayne Connolly here. Just over 16 minutes into period 1. Exact time, 5-6 is 19. So it's 16-19. Wayne Connolly putting New York on the board. Wayne Connolly from just 1 assist on his goal. Connolly from Jim Nelson. Connolly from Nelson at 16-19. The Rangers might not be out of it yet. And 2-8 here in the draw. The follow-up draw. Should use the red, though, eventually. So 2-8 here in the face-off. Phil Goyette with the puck. 1-5. 1-5 doesn't get through. Bill Hickey with it. Here at 17-12 with the 5-11. And Hickey with the P2 looking, yeah, no, he'll be able to complete the pass. He gets it across to McKenzie here at 17-36. McKenzie 2-3. And that is also going to be a pass successfully. So Hickey and McKenzie playing catch with it here with a 5-7. And that is... no pass bonus, so 1 pass too many here. Wayne Connolly with it at 18 minutes. And we'll change the defense. Change Boston's forwards. Get the 7-8-9 out there for the final 2. And Wayne Connolly here, 6-5 here at 18-24. And that is going to be a shot for Connolly before heading off. Connolly, the goal scorer. This one not nearly as good. Favel sees it all the way. Favel... that is 1-4 for him. He's going to hold on to it, though. That'll give Connolly a chance to head off, I guess. And so Connolly out of Favel's grill over to the bench. And let's see, face-off here with a 5-9 is right wing here, visitor. Rod Gilbert, 1848 now. 4-8 for Gilbert. And that is 4-8 for him. That's going to be shot automatically for Gilbert. With a 111, that's a critical block. That's going to be blocked by Ed Van Imp, we'll say, and sent to Esposito. So Gilbert, that's right, the shot doesn't register. We'll put a B next to Van Imp's name there. I like to try to, you know, color in the game a little bit. So Esposito here now, 6-8. Away with it, 6-8. That's a shot automatically for him. You know, it's really weird. I was doing a lot of updating today, and so Esposito has 6 shots in the period, and you'd think that'd be super unrealistic. But, and to use another Davism, it all kind of comes out in the wash, looking at players' stats over this 10-game condensed regular season. A lot of guys that you think like Esposito now be on pace for over 100 shots over a 10-ish game season, but a lot of guys of his ilk have like 30-ish, 40-ish shots kind of on average, because I have tracked that as well in spreadsheets. So it all kind of averages out. Anyway, Esposito's shot there, not in range to Glenn Hall. We look here with a 5-9, and that goes to right wing Rod Gilbert again. So back and forth here between Gilbert, who scored twice against Boston in Week 10, and Esposito. It's going to be a 5-8 here for Rod Gilbert. And, of course, lo and behold, a shot for Gilbert. This won't be blocked. This is a 1-5. This is in range. His second shot of the game to Doug Favell. We look now, Favell with the 3-9. And what a crazy opening frame we have to this one. This is playoff hockey, and this is a 3-2 score. Rod Gilbert with the goal. He puts it in. It's going to be 3-2 here, 1-goal game. And let's see here, 111. So 111, 2 assists on it, and 6-6. It's going to be Rod Gilbert from Rattel and Harper. Gilbert from Rattel and Harper, time of the goal. Sorry, that was Gilbert from Bob Pulford being the second highest. We'll say Pulford had the touch. And from Pulford and Terry Harper, 1917 time of the goal. So we'll just leave on who we have on. We're so close to the end. I've got to get comfortable. I'm making all these little changes here, just trying to do something, anything to lessen the anxiety here, the social anxiety. Anyway, we're going to give it to Jean Busick here. 24 seconds to go. Busick here with the 3-10. And that is, let's see here. No, he's going to elect to pass it back. Self-pass actually gets to do himself, runs out of time. And so after one period of play, we only have one penalty in the period and 5 goals. What a period. I have got to go faster. After 20 minutes of play and 32 minutes of video time, it's a 3-2 game here. So one way to go faster would just be to talk less. 111 here, so it's going to be Esposito. Is that not canceled out? No, it isn't. So Esposito will actually win the opening draw. And Boston went with their line 3, but I guess they're not going to here now. It's too late for that. 3-3 here, 24 seconds in. And Esposito with the 8, looking, double-checking. And lo and behold, surprise, surprise, it's going to be a shot on goal for Phil. And 4-7, no good. That goes to 111. That goes back to Bobby Orr here, who will hold the Zono roll in his card instead of Vasco's for the time being, at least. Orr here with a 1-4. Just got to remember to do the math. Shot on goal if home. Hurt or not, that doesn't really matter. We're now 48 in, 2-5 there for Bobby Orr. So the Bruins picking up right where they left off. Shots and goal in the first period were 14-10 Boston. 6 of the 14 from Boston came from Phil Esposito, and I'm not guaranteeing that count by any means, but anyway, any that I forgot to count, just hit the post or missed the net entirely. So, or here with a 2-5, that's not in range. We're going to go with a 5-10 here, 5-10 for Glenn Hall and left wing, so that will go to... that'll go to John Busick here, minute 12 in now. Busick here with a 6-6, and that is shot on goal if home, which Busick is 2-4. That is totally in Busick's range. So Busick here, his first shot on goal in the game, and he's making it a good one to Glenn Hall. We look here, Hall with the 3-7, and it's a 4-2 game for the Boston Bruins. They score here at the Garden. It's Johnny Busick scores. Johnny Busick here at the Garden. It's 4-2. Time of the goal here, probably a minute in, if that. 3-8, it is 14. It is a minute 2 to be exact here, 1-9. And that's going to be a pair of assists here with a 6-10 and middle high. That was Busick for Moore and Esposito, just a minute and 2 in. And Bobby Orr scored just 11 seconds into the first period. So I don't know, Busick the slacker. But a minute 2 in now, it's 4-2 Boston, and Jean Rattel here won the faceoff. That's actually Orr's first goal in the Eternal 6 as well. Orr, who missed like half the season He only had assists. Anyway, it's going to be a 4-8 here for Rattel. I don't care. I'm going to keep that 1, even though it jumped out. So 4-8 for Rattel. I got to get this on the go here. D7, that's going to be actually go to the 1, to the right wing. Ken Hodge, scoring leader. I'm screwing New York here. It's going to be 2 minutes. 2 minutes now here. Ken Hodge to the 2-minute mark with a 6-7. And that is, do they have a pass bonus to 2? They do not. So Jean Rattel here. We'll just do a quick change and change everyone out except for Rattel. Let's see here. So Rattel, it's a 224 here with the 6-5. And we'll assume all the line changes are good. P2, that's probably going to be knocked off. Yes, it goes to right wing John McKenzie here at 248. Rattel heads off. We'll try to keep it simple here and calm down. New York's second line will come out. And one, got to keep that 1-3. So the 1-3 here for McKenzie. 1-3 for McKenzie. Pass automatically across the left wing. Bill Hickey here, 3 minutes and 12 seconds. 1-7 there for Bill Hickey. And they don't have a pass bonus anywhere except for Hickey, the puck holder. Terry Harper here now, 336. Harper here with a 6-7 at 336. Shot with a possible rebound for Harper. The initial shot, 2-11. That's going to be blocked, so scratch that. It will go to left wing there. Bill Hickey here at the 4-minute mark. Hickey with the 1-7. And Hickey again denied the pass bonus. That goes to left wing Gilles Tremblay. We'll get another line change in here up to 424. We are now Gilles Tremblay. And for Tremblay, the roll is 5-8. So for Tremblay here, 5-8, that's going to be a play stoppage anyway, which will give me a chance to get sorted here. I think, again, the 1-2-3, 1-2-3 in the early going. Keep it simple. 4-2 Boston. And, okay, so let's see here. And it is a face-off in New York's end. So I was putting it on the goalie before and or the logo, and I saw that Gardner does that as well. So anyway, it's going to be here 5-6. Let's see here, 5-6, 5-6, 5-6 left defenseman here, Bobby Orr, I guess, at 448. Or do I have on who I need on? No. Yes. Okay. So we're here at 5, another 5-6. That's going to be a penalty. A penalty for Bobby Orr. Orr and odd 7. Orr, and that will be a coincidental, a co-minor. Let's see who's taking the penalty with Orr. 3-5, so I'm just going to blow it down here. Pretty sure that you would anyway. 3-5, and the retaliation is going to be high minor rating for New York. That looks like it equates to Harry Howell. So the Norris Trophy combatants, if I'm not mistaken, in Orr's rookie season, I think the only year that he didn't win it, it was given to veteran Harry Howell. They will each go to the box for a pair. So I'm just going to play 5-5, keep it simple, and obviously exclude the recipients of penalties. So just change the defense here. And sure, go with who we have on right now. It's going to be 3-5 here in the face-off. So left defenseman home here at 5-12, 2-7. And that is shot with a possible rebound for Van Imp. Whoops, I've got the wrong marker color. I like the color code by period. So Van Imp here. That's not, oh, that's going to be, no, it's not blocked either. So Van Imp not blocked, but definitely not in range. To Glenn Hall, we look. And 3-9-4 Hall. That will go, actually, it's going to go to Hall. Face off in New York's end here, 3-8. And right defenseman here, home. So Ted Green holds the zone. Holds it in there with a 1-8, and that is just going to be a pass, though. Green's going to pass it and get it back here up to the 6-minute mark with a 6-5, and that is going to be turned over as well. So 5, Green out of gas. He'll head to the bench, and, oh yeah, that's right, too, it was 48. So I'm going to roll on Bosco's card and roll on J.C. Tremblay's card as well, because up to 48, there's penalty. All right, that's how I do it. So should get that ready. So Bill Sutherland here with it, but the 624 here, Sutherland with the 612 and D6. He won't be able to split even with Vosco in his place, so that will go to 3. Right defenseman in this case, Bob Bond here, 48, and then we're going to be back to 5 or even. I mean, it is even strength, but nobody will be penalized here after this 6-5 for Bond. And is Bond okay has now become the question because Orland Kurtenbach is out there. So Orland the injurer. And an injury to both of Boston's top 2. How is this for the Rangers and former Boston Bruin? Orland Kurtenbach flipping the script. And Bob Bond now with a -2. So probably Vosco will see a few more rolls before this game's out just to try to keep healthy enough. Anyway, so 48, that's a play stoppage anyway, so let's, I guess we can, yeah, we just change arbitrarily. I know that Dave A would be in favor of that as well. So let's just do that. And Kurtenbach's been out there for a while, so I feel let's get the second line out there now. Tremblay, Connolly, and we should do the same thing with the Cullen, McKenzie, Hickey line for the Boston Bruins. And of course, I was thinking and talking at the same time. So Bon, I'll also note on the score sheet here. Try to cover all my bases. That's an injury with a -2, and the face-off we get 5-9 on the face-off, which is it would be in Boston's end in this case here, 5-9. That will go to visitor right wing Wayne Connolly here, +2 to his end. Scores here 7-12. Connolly here with a 4-8, and that is a shot for Connolly. Connolly a goal scorer as well, 2-7-5, but he needed a 2-7-2 narrowly out of his range. And to Favel, we look getting a little lucky on that one. He didn't track it well, but McKenzie will come away with it. Sigh of relief here at the Garden, though they are up by 2. It's a 5-6 there for McKenzie, and McKenzie, of course, goes and takes a penalty in the process, so that actually seems quite plausible. Bit of rough stuff there with Connolly getting close. So 3-8 for McKenzie, odd 8, and there's no misconduct there. Because McKenzie's the toucher, I'm just going to blow it down. Oh, yeah, it was not delayed anyway. So back on will come Boston's penalty kill. Gilbert steps back to the point. So 2-7 on the face-off. Home left defenseman Ed Van Imp. 8 minutes here. Van Imp 3-5. Play stoppage. Another face-off 4-3 this time. Right wing. That Rattel would cancel that out anyway. So Rattel's going to get it to Floyd Smith then. Floyd Smith here, 8-24. 6-8 for Smith is... Oh, he's not at home. Oh, no. So that will go to 4. Let's see here. Shorthanded left defenseman Van Imp here again at 8:48. Here with a 2-8. And I just want this game to be close. 2-8 there, P4. So with that red 5, I guess we'll say Pulford. The puck will go to Pulford here at 9-12. Pulford here with the 2-7. And Pulford 2-7 on the power play. Do they have the pass bonus? They do. So Pulford here inside for a shot on the power play. And Pulford with the 1-9 on the power play. That is, whoa dear. That is a shot that's completely in range. So it's up to Favel here. We looked at Favel. And Favel with the 5-9 is going to be a huge save by Doug Favel. Doug Favel keeping the Bruins ahead by 2 here. Bob Dillabaugh with it, just trying to kill some time. 4-9 for Dillabaugh. And the H8 double-checking the team defense. It's going to be a shorthanded shot on goal for Dillabaugh here up to 9:36. Where Dillabaugh, oh, that's a good shot, but he's shorthanded, so not quite as. Anyway, it's to Glenn Hall. We look here, 3-8 for Glenn Hall. He's going to hold on to it understandably, so that gives me a chance to figure out my line changes and everything as well. We're halfway through, but my goodness, 42 minutes, way too slow. Way too slow. It's been way too long. Let's get the 7-8-9 line out there now. They're going to have a favorable matchup being at home against this here Rangers second line. Now that I've said that, watch the Rangers go and score. And we'll switch out the defense. And again, we'll keep Vosco on standby given that the Bruins blue line is banged up. Face-off here, 6-7. Face-off in New York's end, 6-7 is left defenseman. So winning it to Harry Howell up to the 10-minute mark. Howell 4-6. And why do I smell a penalty? No, that's a turnover there for center. So Phil Esposito here. Let's leave him on here. Yeah, leave them all on. So 10-24 here, 1-5 for Esposito. Shot at home. Esposito, his 7th or 8th shot of the night here. And that is not going to be in range. To Glenn Hall we go. Hall here with a 1-9. That's going to be frozen as well. So I might actually try. I'm going to bring the goalie dice back. And forgive my indecision. Anyway, it's going to be another face-off in the Rangers' end, and how the heck does that? I'm just going to re-roll the white. 2-9 here we get. That's going to be left wing here. Gilles Tremblay with it up to 10:48. Tremblay 6-4. And 6-4 H9. No, that will go 2-5 right defenseman there. I'm going to roll on Vosco's card this time, though. Do 11-12. So 4-6 for Vosco. Watch that be a penalty. No, turned over. They're not on the power play. Left defenseman Harry Howell here. 11:36 Howell with the 3-9 for him. And that is 5. That's not going to get through. So to 2. Right wing here. Ken Hodge here at the 12-minute mark. Hodge 6-7. And Hodge 6-7. They don't have that bonus of 5. That goes back to Harry Howell. So Howell will hold on to it. It'll change everyone else out. And probably third lines this time. we'll get them matched up and against one another. And Howell here at 12:24, 5-3 this time. And that's going to be a play stoppage anyway. Face-off in the Rangers' end. 4-10 here on that face-off is center. So Kurtenbach, yep, Kurtenbach with it here because Sanderson's not a double A. 6-9, with apologies to that dice etiquette video that I saw a long time ago. 6-9, I got to get going with this, but 6-9 for Kurtenbach. That's going to be a penalty, so Kurtenbach would have wanted me to have re-rolled, but with, oh, and it's going to be delayed as well. Even 6, oh, there's going to be... Oh, delayed, and I guess Kurtenbach high-stick someone and drew blood. But did I roll the red? I'm going to roll it again now just in case I didn't. So that's going to go to Ted Green here. Now Green, so 2-7 there for Green is, yeah, that's not going to matter. So it's going to be touched and taken away. Kurtenbach to the box. I'm going to have Rattel and Pulford out here for the penalty kill. And I'm going to put Boston's second line out here for the power play. They have really good power play ratings. So 4-6, right defenseman power play. That's going to be, I'm going to give that to Val Fontaine, actually, get him in this game. His first roll of Eternal 6 action is a 4-2 H4. Don't think so. No, so that's going to go to 2. I'm not even calculating. There's just no way that an H4 is going to work. I'm quite confident. I should double check, actually. So 10, and then the 4 with the beat, the deep with the 5, and the, yeah, no. Okay, so, because the, yeah, Pulford, and yeah, so 13-12. Kahan to 13-36 with a 6-2. Would Kahan be out there in the power play? Yeah, he would, probably over Harper. Yes, 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 so... Howell's tired, so Kahan here with a shot on goal, 6-7. That's not a good shot anyway, so it's to, let's see, Favell here, 2-5, and that will go to left wing here, Bill Hickey. Oh, wait, Kahan's in the kill. That doesn't matter anyway. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't in range, I mean, so Bill Hickey here now with a 2-9. After the 14-minute mark here, Hickey with the 2-9, and that's going to be a shot on goal for Hickey here in the power play. 3-6 in the power play. 3-5 is his range. 3-5, that's a narrow miss for Hickey. So Hall, by the skin of his teeth there, he's settled in since surrendering a few quite early. 4-7 for Hall. He's going to hold on to it. Okay, 5-2 here. 5-2 right wing. Rattel would technically win that draw, I believe. He does have the superior rating here, 14-24, 110 for Rattel. And that is just going to be intercepted, though, to center. Ray Cullen here to 14-48. Cullen 1-6. And Cullen, that's face-off in Boston's end. Some miscommunication there. On the draw, 1-6 is left-wing power play. Bill Hickey here. One more chance. 15-12, 5-4. And 5-4. Let's see. He's going to get the puck to Cullen. One more roll here as that was a pass. 6-12 for Cullen. And Cullen will take one more shot here in the power play for Boston. And that is not a great shot. It's a 4-6, though. He's going to hold on to it while they change. Here we'll try to mix and match the matchup some more. So face-off, 5-3. That's to right defenseman home. Ted Green here, 15-36, 4-4. And P5, he'll get the pass across to Van Imp and then back to Ted Green here at the 16-minute mark. This time 5-5 and 6. No, that doesn't get through. So ultimately, Gilles Tremblay here with it. And I'm going to leave these guys on a little while longer. So Tremblay here with it at the, because the special team situation there. So 5-9 for Tremblay. Double checking here. 6-8. That's going to be a shot on goal for Tremblay. 3-9 not blocked but not in range. That's his first shot of the night. And Favell here. Let's see. Favell here 4-7. And that's going to be frozen. Oops. Face off. 4-5. To right defenseman Terry Harper. 16-48, 5-3, 4, turned over 3, right wing. Ed Westfall, 17-12, 5-5. And D9, shot on goal. Westfall, 6-4, not a great shot. And that will go to Hall. Here we have a 3-8 for Hall is frozen again. So, bit of a lull here. Let's see, 5-6 is left defense, a crazy opening frame. So 6... left defenseman, that's going to go home at Van Imp here, 17-36. 4-8 for Van Imp. That's going to be a penalty. I sensed that too. It'll be a penalty for Van Imp, 5-4, so it's not delayed. It is odd for Van Imp and only Van Imp. No misconduct. Boston's third line tie ring, so Busick and Esposito will get some time here on the kill. Gonna have to look to change Boston. I should change Boston's defense now as well. So face off, and for the Rangers, I will look to Smith, and Gilbert will step back to the point again. So we're gonna try that again for them. Left wing. Should I roll in? I should maybe roll in Tremblay's card. Sorry for that. Left wing here. So 1-6 off the draw here to the 18-minute mark. Tremblay with a 5-7. Watch this be a crap roll. No, it's going to be a pass. So he completes a pass. He's going to get it back to Rod Gilbert. That's a little inconvenient, but Gilbert now here. No time advance. So 1-7. They should have. Yes, Gilbert inside. He's going to shoot. Unfortunately for Gilbert, he doesn't quite have the range on the power play, because again he's playing from the point, but to 4-3 here for Favel. That will go back to Harry Howell, and at 18-24 Howell here 1-6, and Howell apparently is taking a penalty, not delayed, and it's an odd 9, so it's going to be just Howell. For Howell, that is his second penalty, so welcome to the playoffs, JC Tremblay. Howell, that will take him into the third period. And so I'm just going to play 5 and 5 actually here. I'm just going to make sure it doesn't go to Van Imp and it doesn't go to Howell. Okay, so it's going to be here 4, just all even strengths, just easier, 5 and 5, no vacant positions. So 4-5, just a simplification. Right defenseman, Jim Nelson. Whoops, I got to drop the red as well. Nelson here, 6-7, and shot with a possible rebound. The initial shot for Nelson, no good. 5, we look here back to left wing. Halford, and 3-9 for Boston on that clear, 3-9-4 to be exact. No screen, and 8, so they do it, so it goes to 4. Center here, Esposito, 48, it was already 48, so 19-12, final minute of play here in the second, 4-5, Esposito, and lo and behold, well, you know, it's going to be a shot, and it's another one. For the that's at least his third shot in range. The number of shots this man has put in range to Glenn Hall. We look here, 5-7 on Glenn Hall's card. And Glenn Hall, if you want to know the number to Phil Esposito, you just ask Glenn Hall. He has outright stoned Phil Esposito. I should probably update the I know they've each, I always lose count of how many critical saves the goalies make, outstanding saves that they make. Anyway, there was one there by Hall on Esposito, face off in New York's end. 2-5 on the face-off. That will go to right defenseman. So we'll say, I'm going to say Vosco, though. 1936 here. And Vosco 2-3, H4, that dreaded H4 again, turned over to 6. Jean Rattel up to the 20-minute mark. See, I don't want to bother with the vacant stuff. It's going to be a 6-11 for Rattel, final roll of the period. That's going to be a play stoppage anyway. So we're done here. But Boston, actually, that H4 wouldn't have mattered, though. Yeah, that doesn't exceed the team defense. And Boston with 24 seconds of power play time to start the third period. So shots and goal in that second period were 9-6 in Boston's favor. Just the one goal scored by Boston in the period. A minute 2 in, John Busick. And right now, that's right, I can't use Harry Howell. So I'll roll in Tremblay's card. Because for 24 seconds here, Boston on the power play 2-6. And right wing, so Ken Hodge there, league scoring leader with it. Pretty good one to have in the 24 seconds remaining. 2-5 there for Ken Hodge. It's going to be a shot for Hodge in the power play. And 2-12 for Hodge. Oh, he's 2-8 in the power play. So Hodge, is that not his first shot all game? Yes, it is. More of a setup guy, I guess. 9 of his 15 points were assists. And so it's, and looking at his numbers too, I'm surprised that they were that low given how. Anyway, so it's going to Glenn Hall here with a 6-9. That means left defenseman for New York. Gilbert will be able to take to the ice with his Rangers teammates here. 48 seconds in now. 2-11 for I guess Harry Howell technically. Yeah, Howell would exit the box. We'll give it to him. So 8 here for Harry Howell. That's going to be a shot on goal here for him out of the box. And he fires, and that is not in range. So to Favel, 5-6 for Favel is held on to. And 6-3 here on the face-off, left defenseman. Canceled out. Harry Howell with it here, minute 12. And 2-7 for Howell is going to be shot with a possible rebound. Howell with the initial one, not in range, looking to that red 5. It's looking to get back to Bob Palford. Bruins try to clear here. Clearing with an 8. That's not compromised. That drops 6, however. That's going to mean a follow-up here for Palford. Palford as well with a similarly terrible, lousy shot. So just a second of the night. And we look to Doug Favell here. Favell here with a 4-7 is going to be frozen. So a lot of action here in the opening sequence of the third period. 1-9 right defenseman Bob Bond here, minute 36. 6-6 for Bob Bond is 3. That's going to right wing here, Gilbert, 2 minutes. And 2-2 for Gilbert. And 3, so no penalty turned over to left wing here, John Busick. Anyway, let's get seconds out. And one more roll for Busick. So Busick 3-11 on that roll. 12, that's going to be a shot for Busick looking for another goal. 2-7, that is totally in Busick's range. To Glenn Hall, we look with a 5-12, and that's going to be a 5-2 hockey game. Busick scores at the Garden. 5-12. Okay, Busick has scored here. On cue, really, early in the second and third period. Busick got those goals. 2-11. Exact time, minute 59. And it's unassisted. There you go. Technically 2:23. I took a closer look. I had lagged 24 seconds behind. So Busick with the second goal of the night. The Chief has a 3-point night here, and it is a 5-2 hockey game. Busick will head off to uproarious applause here at the Garden. Let's just go seconds on seconds and keep it simple. And face off here 3-5 is left defenseman Ed Van Imp here, 248. Van Imp 112. And 3, that'll be turned over. Whoops, I didn't roll the red, did I? So 3, right wing here, Wayne Connolly here at 3-12, 2-7 for Connolly. And that's going to be, let's see, do they have pass bonus? They do. Connolly, the inside shot here. 2-7 for him, 2-7-6. I think that's happened to him twice this game where he had a 2-7 and then something higher than 2, which is his range. Doug Favell doesn't care, though. He's all over it. It's going to be a 3-7 here for Favell, and quite literally all over it. We get a play stoppage, face-off in Boston's end. 4-7 left wing Bill Hickey with it here at 3:36. Hickey here, 5-11. And P2 double checking. That's right, New York, they can't intimidate. They are a soft team. That's going to go back to Ed Van Imp here, 5-10 for Van Imp. And D5, though Van Imp won't be able to put that through. 2 left defensemen, Larry Cahan. Let's change everyone here, try to keep it simple. And I've probably forgotten the -1 or -2 at least once. I'd be quite surprised otherwise. Cahan here up to 424 before he heads off here with a 6-9, and that's definitely turned over, though. 2-5 left wing Bob Dillabout. Cahan heading off again, as mentioned here. 6-2 this time for Dillabout. D7 shot on goal for Dillabout. 2-4. His range is 2-5. Here we go. Glenn Hall, and if you want to know why he's still in there, you should see the stat line between him and Jackman for this season replay. 5-7 here for Glenn Hall. 5-7. There you go. That's why. That's why he won that starting position. Glenn Hall with another outstanding save. This is a 5-2 game. This could be a 9-2 game if not for one Glenn Hall. And wait a minute now. 5-7 did I say? Yeah, that's frozen. Okay, so face off in New York's end here. 3-9 on the draw. That will go to right wing Leon Rushford, 5-12, and 5-10 for Rushford. A lot of similar numbers there. Some number jumble turned over to left wing Dillabout here, 5-36, 4-7 for Bob Dillabout. And no pass bonus. That goes to center here. Curtain box, 6 minutes in. How does that happen? I'm just going to re-roll the red here. So 4-5 we have for Curtain box. 12, that's a shot for Curtain box. This one not in range. Curtain box. No, that's right. He doesn't have a goal in this one. He had a goal in the last one. So he'll probably head off here to Favell. We look here, 5-5 for Favell. Favell's coughed one up, though. We re-roll here to 4 Favell. Back to Bill Sutherland. Not one that you want to cough one up to. And they can't clear it. So Sutherland here on the follow-up desperately. But no, that's not a great shot for Sutherland either. He just didn't get what he wanted on it. And so to Favell, we look again here. Let's see, Favell this time 2-10. And that will bounce back. I'm going to give it to oncoming left wing here. Let's give it to Bob Palford. And I think we're at 624. If not, I'm putting us there. And let's go to, yeah, we'll put the best out there. So 3-7, the 7-8-9. Takes to the ice here, 3. They don't have a pass bonus of 3. That's going to John Busick, who's looking for goal number 3 here. 6-10 for Busick. And that's just going to be a pass, though. He's going to hand it off. 2-on-1 there on Busick. So he headmans it over to Esposito. Esposito here, the 4-3. That's a shot with a possible rebound. Esposito with the initial shot, 6-4. That's his 9th shot all game, I think, and about the only really weak one that he's taken by the feels of things. So Hall, I'm going to re-roll that red, and then I'm going to have to re-roll it yet again. It goes back to right wing, so back to Hodge, trying to clear here in a 7 with the 3-9, looking to the 6 and the 3-9. They've barely been able to do it, but they've done it. It goes to Rattel here at 7:36, Rattel 1-8, and that's going to be a play stoppage. Face-off 3-7. Is to left wing John Busick here at 8 minutes. Busick here 3-8. Is that a penalty? No, that's a shot on goal if home. Busick is home with the 2-9. Busick has put another one in range. Busick, he's hat-trick hunting now. Let's see. Only, almost said Jackman. Only Hall stands in the way of that. 3-6. Busick has done it. It is John Busick 3, New York 2. Busick scores. And Busick here with the hat-trick, he completes it. So Busick here at the time of the goal, let's see here, 1-5, 1-5. You want to know the number to Glenn Hall? Just ask John Busick. 2 assists on his goal. 5-5. We're looking to the highest in the middle. So Busick from Esposito and or. I think the last one was Busick from Orr and Esposito, and the trio combined on a goal here. And we didn't get the time. The time, 5-8, is 15. So Busick with the hot hands now, and let's see, we had a TV timeout there while I just, got things filled in. So Glenn Hall was asked in the interim if he wanted to leave the net, and Hall reminded them that he didn't leave the net for like a decade, so he's not leaving it here despite the 6-2 score. Anyway, let's actually get the third line out there a little bit more. And the Rangers, though, again, because this is the postseason, you have to look the score at all times. So we're going to get a 6-8 here in the faceoff. That will go to visitor. That goes to Tremblay here to 8:24. Tremblay here with a 1-7. The Rangers might even want to look to mix and match here with some of their lines. And do they have the pass bonus to 3? They do not. That's turned over to Bob Dillabow here at 8:48. Dillabow here with the 3-5. And 2P4, he should be able to complete that pass. He gets it to center. Derek Sanderson, 9-12 here. Sanderson, 5-11. And that is 9. That's going to be a shot on goal for Sanderson. Sanderson with a 2-7, 2-7-4, and that's exactly Derek Sanderson's range. Dave Gardner would like that. And Sanderson, who's got a goal in his own right already, so he's looking for another here. We go over to Glenn Hall. And Hall here this time with a 6-10. That's going to be a great save on Derek Sanderson. So mark another great save there for Glenn Hall. This could be like an 11-2 hockey game, if not for him. And it's a face-off. It's frozen. We get a 3-8 here off the draw. That will go to 8 right defenseman. Jim Nelson here, 9-36. Nelson, 4-12. And P4. They can't knock that off, actually, somewhat surprisingly. So up to Wayne Connolly here at the 10-minute mark with the 3-5 for Connolly. And 8, double-checking that. That's going to be just barely a shot on goal there for Connolly. Connolly with 6-3, scratch that. It's going to be blocked. That goes to 6. Left defenseman there, hurting unit Bobby Orr. And Or here will roll us 2-10-24, will number 4. I'm just going to change everybody else out before I forget to. I guess that third line's going to come on at some point, plus it's Bill Sutherland. And I probably should do more to coach New York at this point. I think Boston will go to their second line, give them some ice time. So here to 10-24 here, Bobby Orr. And 2-6 here for Orr is going to be turned over anyway, though. 2 right defensemen there, Terry Harper. So 10-48 here now, Terry Harper, 6-2, and that's going to be a penalty. Real opportune time there, Terry. It's not delayed. It is even 8. It's going to be Harper and only Harper for a pair. So Tremblay will come on in Harper's place. And 1-9 in the faceoff, right defenseman home. Ted Green, why not? He had 3 power play goals that season. 11-12 here for Ted Green, 6-4. And that should be a pass automatically. So 6, let's give it to Bill Hickey. We roll again. We don't advance time. 4-10 there for Bill Hickey. And it's going to be a shot for Hickey, actually. Shot for Hickey with a 1-5. And that's his second in range as well. So Glenn Hall here, 4-4. And that's going to be a goal for Bill Hickey here on the power play. 7-2 for Boston. 7-2 for Boston. Week 10 is now a distant memory. Bill Hickey here. Power play goal. Making the Rangers pay. Okay, let's see. So if you want to talk about a statement, and I actually did some of that off camera just to save time, it was Hickey from Cullen to McKenzie, time of the goal, 11:04, power play goal. And no, I didn't finish it, did I? Because I got to give Cullen the assist and McKenzie the assist. Not sure if you can see that, but okay. Now we're good to go here. 2:12 will take that on the draw. That's going to go to right wing. No cancel outs. John McKenzie with possession here after 11:36. McKenzie 1-8. And that's going to be a penalty because why not? John McKenzie and odd 10. It's McKenzie only. He's not misconducted. So let's just put McKenzie in the box. So Pi evidently getting a little arrogant after that one, and drawing the ire of someone on New York in the process, and then it was the retaliatory measure that the officials did spot. So it's going to be here 2 minutes. So let's just put the goal of the game, Son Hadfield, on there, and we'll do this, and we'll go to what the heck, and take Sanderson off the kill. Okay. All right, maybe Roland Valfontaine's card at some point as well. He's defensive and all. So anyway, it's going to be here 6-9 here. That will go to center home. So I'm just going to give it to Vertel. I call that paradising it. So Vertel here with the 4. I can't be bothered doing another roll for that. So Vertel here with the 4-12. And the P2, so looking, no, not again. Well, hold on. That should be passed automatically in the power play, so I corrected myself there. That's not going to be any time advancing. Vertel will hold on to it here. This time here, he's going to have another try with the 4-7. And that's going to be a shot with a possible rebound a little better here. For Vertel with a 1-2, that's going to be a shot definitely through for Vertel here in the power play. So to Favel, we look with a 5-2, and Vertel has actually scored a power play goal. There you go. Not all hope and love is lost in New York. In this dreadful, terrible game here. 7-3 exact time of the goal. We'll get that first 3-6. 11 seconds have elapsed. And so here at 11:47, Vertel has scored. And 3-5 here, that will go to 2 assists, and 3-4. We're looking to the middle high. Smith could factor into that then. I'm going to say Paulford and Gilbert. Okay, now we had a lot there in that last minute. 2 goals and a penalty. Now, please, nobody do anything because I've run out of room on the score sheet. Paulford picking up another assist on Vertel's power play goal there. Quick one, 11 seconds in. We'll just leave on who we have on, I guess. So 1-6, it's left wing. That's going to go to home, Bob Dillabaugh here. So 12:24. And Dillabaugh here with a 3-8 is going to be turned over to 6. Center Vertel. Why not do the odd double shift? Why not? Let's change defense though. And so here to a 12:48 here, Vertel. I might have jumped it there, but anyway, it's a 3-6 there for Vertel. That's going to be shot with a possible rebound. Vertel this time, oh yeah, I got to give him a couple of shots there in the third period. So this time here, the 4-9, and that's not going to be good enough. 6-7 here. Favels. Oh yeah, that's right. No, it was a rebound. Sorry. That's going to bounce back to left defenseman Larry Kahan. And that's going to be cleared anyway to 3 center. Derek Sanderson here, 13-12. Sanderson, 2-7. And Sanderson here with a 2-7 shot with a possible rebound in his own right. And Sanderson with the 1-10 looking for that other goal. Adamant about getting it here. That's in range for him. So we look here to Hall with the 10. He's done it. Derek Sanderson is now netted twice. He scores, if I didn't say something like that already. So 8-3 here for my death metal goal call. So Sanderson with his second goal here. And what is this now? 13-12. Sanderson from Orr, a 4-point night now for Bobby Orr. And I don't think they'll do the victory lap face-off, though they've been out there for a while. And we'll go seconds out now. And when in doubt, change 5-6. That is 6. That is center left defenseman there at home. Bobby Orr, 13:36. Orr here with a 4-8. Orr should probably head off as well. He's hurting and play stoppage, so even he knows it. So we get another face-off here. It's going to be 5-4 this time to left defenseman Larry Kahan here. 14 minutes. Kahan 5-7. And is he okay? Holy smoke. Is he okay? Now remember, 5 and 6, I'm going to say he's okay. Doesn't matter because they have 5 intimidation points in the ice right now. I'm capping it at 3. He's injured. He's injured. Didn't mean to sound excited about that. Alarmed, rather. We have Kahan basically gone for the game. I'll just start trying to remember to roll on Tremblay's card. And what do? You have a face-off and you play on. So we got a 4-7 here now. This is a messy blowout. It's going to be left wing here. Bill Hickey. Hickey here with a 2-3 at 14-24. And he's just going to pass it 2-4. Right wing here. McKenzie here. 5-6. Don't take a penalty. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so McKenzie is in the box. I mean, New York wants that. They want the power play. The Rangers took their time out, but Boston has used their third line a lot, so I'm just going to try to keep it simple. And 3-7 here in the face-off. We get left wing home, so Bill Hickey here with it at 15-12. Hickey 3-7. And shot with a possible rebound. Let's see here. So 2-9, but he's shorthanded, so that's not going to work. Okay. So 1-5 here for Glenn Hall. That will go to Floyd Smith. Floyd Smith here, 15-36-6-4. And that's going to be a shot on goal in the power play for Floyd Smith. 1-11. Oh, my goodness, that is blocked because that was in range for Floyd Smith. It's going to go to Ted Green here instead. And Ted Green here with it at 6-3 here. And D3, so that's going to be popped off, taken away there. Phil Goyette with it now. And what time was McKenzie's penalty? I didn't write down. 14:48, so 16:48. So 2 more sequences here. Whoops. So 24 there for Phil Goyette with a 6-2. And he's going to take a shot here on the power play. 3-5 on the power play. That's not quite in his range. That can't be his first shot all night, can it? Anyway, to Doug Favell, we look here with a 1-11. Favell there, right defenseman. Terry Harper to 16:48 this time. Harper 4-6. And no, that's not going to get it done, not even on a power play. We're going to give that to Cullen. McKenzie will step on here, 17-12. Cullen, I know these guys all got to change, though. So let's just, one more little shift for them. And Bill Sutherland, he's a goal scorer. He'll get out there. Cullen here with a 2-6, and watch that be a penalty. Yep, a lot of 6s on Boston are penalties. So now Cullen will go to the box. Boston trying to celebrate early. I should actually, whoops, I should roll. Let's see here. It's Cullen and only Cullen and no misconduct. And McKenzie, I think, will just sit for the game now because that's just too many for him. So it's 17-12. Cullen's taking a 2-minute minor as well. But New York used their timeout earlier in the game. Only giving them the 1. So we'll go back to this line. Howell, Smith, and I think probably you can do this now for the Bruins. Face-off 6-10 is right defenseman, visitor. No, yes, okay. Floyd Smith, Rod Gilbert with the puck here, 17-36 with a 2. With a 2-10. A 2-10 for Rod Gilbert here in the power play. 6. And 6. No, that's... Sorry. I should have looked at the red die. I'm going to give that to left defenseman Bobby Orr here. 18 minutes. 2 minutes to go in this one. 3-3. Bobby Orr with the 12. That's going to be a shot on goal. Short-handed. 1-5. Oh, he needed a 1-3. He needed a 1-3 there. That shot on goal. Short-handed. Almost in range. And to Glenn Hall, we look. Let's see how Hall and the New York defense handle it. 3-6. Hall, that's going to go back to center. Vacant. He'll hold on to it. We're going to get a 2-8 here. It's getting quite humid here now. The dice are almost sticking to me. Jean Rattel is going to win it to himself here. Up to 18-24. And you hear what I have to compete with there outside. 4-9 there for Jean Rattel in the 4. He's going to cough it up and turn it over as well. And hold that. Yes, no to left wing Bob Dillabaugh. Okay, 18-48. Dillabaugh here with the 2-11. And Dillabaugh with the 2-11 in the P2. That's turned over to 5. So right defenseman, we're going to give it to Gilbert again here. Tail end of the power play, 6-5 for a frustrated New York Rangers. 6-5. Shot on goal in the power play for Gilbert, but it's a 4-12. It's not a very good one. And so it's to Favell. We look here, 2-6 for Favell. That's center. He holds on to it then, but the power play is over anyway. So what do you do? Maybe put the 7-8-9 out there for something celebratory. New York is not that violent of a team. Now that I've said that, Orland Kurtenbach will take to the ice. So we get a 3-5 here, and left defenseman Bobby Orr here. He's already been injured once. What could possibly go wrong? 1-2 there with the P5. They can't knock that down. That goes up to John Busick here. Busick, yeah, to a round of applause. To a standing ovation. Busick with a 4-6. Is that a penalty? No, it's a play stoppage, so he's just going to elect to dump it in. And there you go. So it's The playoffs are now in the books. Final score 8-3 for Boston. If you just want to catch and hear the tail end. Johnny Busick with a hat trick. Derek Sanderson scored twice. Probably some other remarkable games there that will become more notable or noted to me. Busick with a 4-point night. Bobby Orr scored his first goal in the Eternal Six. And shots on goal, 10 apiece in that third period. So 33-26 are the final shots on goal. And again, Boston, they finally dropped a game in Week 10, the final week of the condensed regular season, to the New York Rangers. But if ever there was a statement, this is it. So here in Game 1, Boston takes a 1-0 series in the lead. The series, I should have said this off the top, is a best of 5. I will alternate home and away after every game. Again, with the shorter season, it kind of makes sense to me to play a slightly shorter playoffs as well. The idea, ideally, is that a good team will have up to 10 playoff games, and they play 10 regular season games as well. All right, game over. Bye for now.